Hey, what is going on, folks? Today we've got some pretty interesting news with Destiny Rising being revealed, the mobile game that has been, I guess, leaked in the past, teased in the past, however it was put out. And looking at it, seeing the reveal trailer, some of the gameplay is shown in the reveal trailer. I have the trailer playing in the back here so you can see some of that gameplay. This is all recorded in pre-alpha, so obviously this is not going to be the final product by any means, but it's going to be a good representation of what it could be. And just from the looks of it, I mean, it's Destiny. It looks like Destiny. The gameplay looks like Destiny. You got your Vex, you got your Fallen, you got Hive, you got Supers, you got Exotics, and there's a couple of things in here that are piquing my interest. And it made me kind of wonder like what the future could be for Destiny 2. Now, I know that Destiny Rising is its complete own entity. This is a licensed game. It is not developed by Bungie. It is purely just a Bungie property. NetEase paid them what, like 100 million a couple of years ago to develop something for them when they left Activision between then and when they got with Sony. So all development, all publishing and whatnot is purely NetEase. So people who are complaining and freaking out about it impacting a Destiny 3 development, no, that's not the case. That's not how licensing works. Bungie had very, very little to do with the development of this game. But does that mean that Bungie can't take a couple of notes from their licensed game, Destiny Rising? I think they definitely could. And some of those, I'm gonna go over them here in a sec, but I wanna just take a look at some of the art that they have here on their website at playdestinyrising.com. You can see you've got, looks like Saint 14, the Helm of Saint 14 here. You got perhaps a rocket launcher, or there's like an energy, like a void energy power weapon that they show off in the gameplay for a sec. You got servitors here. This looks like either a strike or a raid. They talk about having 6-player PvE activities, which when you think of 6-player PvE activities, you usually think of a raid. They say strikes, but they kind of go back on that a couple times in their developer insight. They say they're bringing missions, campaign missions, storylines, strikes, 6-player PvE activities. They make the difference there known that they have strikes and 6-player PvE activities. And with that, I think it could be a raid. So just looking at this, I mean, is this Devil's Lair? Certainly could be. And Zooey Mama. You got some pretty cool character design here. You got Cyrax, sick ass Exo. You got Goth Mommy. You've got this guy here. Yeah, let's move on. We got another Fallen sort of raid here. I like the armor I'm seeing here. Some red Fallen. You got the EDZ and what looks like a massive hammer just kind of planted in the middle there. Whether that came from, we don't know. See, this is what's super cool about having a game outside of Bungie's vision is like you see things that you haven't seen in Bungie's Destiny. Like, I mean, if I saw a big ass hammer sitting in the middle of the EDZ in Bungie's Destiny, that gets the gears turning in your brain. What is wielding such a massive hammer? You know what I mean? But maybe Devrim K is up there inside that clock tower or the church. You've got some exotics here, which absolutely beautiful. We have a familiar one here, Huckleberry. What do you know? And this is one that they show off in the trailer as a new rarity, the Mythic rarity, which, come on, Bungie, take some notes. How can Bungie take some inspiration from NetEase here? Of course, you want to have sort of each property be its own, so you don't want them to be like crossing over with each other too much, I guess. Like, let NetEase do their own thing, let them get their bag, and then Bungie does their own thing and let them get their own bag. But at the same time, it's their franchise, so I'd say let them take some inspiration. They're gonna become sort of one conglomerate in the future, I believe, as Destiny Rising gains its own player base, and that player base sees, well, what's the bigger thing that we can go to once I'm done with all the Destiny Rising content? I really like this universe that they've created. I love the characters and whatnot. Where can I go from here? And the obvious next step is either they can go to Destiny 1 if they wish, play through some of the story there, understand the lore there. These are alternative timelines, so they're going to be differing in a sense. Or they can go to Destiny 2, and that's the currently supported Bungie game. And I think that definitely could spell good news for both of them. Destiny players from Destiny 2 can go down over to Destiny Rising on the mobile platform, and mobile platform some gamers can go from Destiny Rising over to Destiny 2, increasing that player count. So it is just a win-win all around, I think. Now, I think that the migration of mobile players to the console game and the PC game is going to be much greater. When it comes to PC players and console players going to a mobile game, I feel like that is going to be a little bit, you know, numbers wise less. I guess I can only speak for myself here. I'm not a mobile gamer. I haven't played mobile games like this since I had an iPod Touch back in 2010, 2011 playing Modern Combat. I know some people who do play games like Call of Duty on mobile, first person shooter, pretty decent graphics and whatnot, runs pretty well on their phone, their little dinosaur phone. Optimization here with Destiny Rising I don't think is going to be too big of an issue, despite it looking absolutely beautiful for a mobile game. Like, I look at some of the stuff going on here, I'm like, this looks like a console game. Maybe Xbox One era console game, but a very solid looking one nonetheless. It takes a lot of the aesthetic of our current Destiny palette and converts it to the mobile platform pretty damn well in terms of not only just the gunplay, the supers, which where are our Void Scythe supers? What the hell? That is absolutely sick. I saw that and I was like, what? When do we get that? Come on, like bring that over. When are we getting these mythic rarity weapons? When do we get a crossbow that's not buried bloodline, that's just a sidearm? Like, come on now. But that's what I mean, is that in the future we could see some of these interesting ideas that NetEase brings to the franchise, a new pair of eyes, a new set of brains coming over to the franchise, and we could see collaborations between the two of them. I would not mind that one bit. I'd like to see mythic rarities come over to mainline Destiny game. I would like to see some new supers come on over. That Void Scythe super looks absolutely dope. I guess Dawnblade could be pretty similar to the fire sword they show off here, but they're not really tied to subclasses. That's something I noticed too that they mention, is that the era that Destiny Rising takes place in is before Hunters, Warlocks, and Titans were considered classes of characters or guardians. They are all just considered light bearers. They didn't have any confines of class. So assigning some of the light bearer supers to the current guardian classes might be a bit of like a, well, actually, you know what? You know, Redditors out there be like, this is more of like a warlock type super, but they gave it to the hunter. Or this is a titan super, but you gave it to the warlock, you know, that type shit. But regardless, I want to see some of those ideas kind of migrate over. I'd like to see some of Destiny 2's ideas like PvE modes or activities, some of the systems there move over to Destiny Rising. Like, let them kind of build off of each other. They both benefit from it, no matter what, I believe. Another thing that I could see maybe in the future Destiny 2 or whatever the next plan is for Bungie, taking some inspiration from NetEase, is the social space. They talk about having customizable, shareable social spaces. Invite your friends over to your shareable social space, like clan halls. We've been asking for a customizable social space for years, and NetEase picked it up and they said, you know what, let's do that. And granted, maybe on a mobile game it doesn't take as many resources to do such a thing. Maybe their engine allows it easier than the Tiger engine, but regardless, make it work, Bungie. Let's get it going. That'd be super sick. Anyways, from top to bottom, I just wanted to say that I believe Destiny Rising can influence some cool changes for Destiny 2, and I think that Destiny 2 could also bring some cool features over to Destiny Rising, given that we haven't seen a lot of what Destiny Rising has to offer just yet. We've seen the reveal trailer, dev insight, that's about it. No gameplay aside from the stuff that's shown in the trailer. By gameplay, I mean like hands-on experience with it. Regardless, I'm signing up for this early access for it. I'm gonna give it a try. Might throw some gameplay up on the channel, give my thoughts on it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm not a mobile player, but I'll give it a try because it is Destiny. You know, it has my whole heart. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Destiny Rising could bring some cool changes to Destiny 2? Add a little competition to just the Destiny space in general? Are you worried about like microtransactions or anything like that? What do you think about like this dark age era? Leave your thoughts down in the comments. Anyways, that's all from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you like, subscribe if you wish. It's not mandatory, but it's always so appreciated. And take care. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.